to be with us here tonight. And I've been talking about for the past few months about this little saying that I once read in a book called The Last Lecture of Randy Posh that says that the brick walls are for everybody else. They're not there to stop you. They're to make sure that the people who really want to actually get there and the people who that they stay behind. Oh, there's a wall. All right, let's turn around. So everything that we did and we do, we always hit brick walls, but we're ready to go over them, and that's how we are where we are today here.
Take a step forward so you don't get hit by your brick door.
Hey, come on in.
Ruby Robinson.
And
Shalom.
And tonight again, nature threw us a loop, but that stopped all the people who didn't come. It didn't stop you. So that's the brick wall was for them. So I really appreciate everyone who's here. Today we also celebrate the Rosh Hashanah, the head of the year for the trees. And the reason we celebrate the Rosh Hashanah for the trees is because the verse says that the man is the tree of the field. Not the man is like the tree of the field. The man is the tree of the field. Which means that we have the exact same characteristics as trees. And those characteristics of us that are like trees are very, very important, who are part of our, most important of our makeup. And therefore, when it comes the day that the trees are reborn in Israel, it's a good time for us to revisit the part of ourselves that is similar to the trees. The part of us that is a tree. Which is, according to Kabbalah, our emotions. Our emotions are things that grow in different sizes and different shapes. And every year we can plant a new one and shape it into something. We can change how we feel about things. We can grow in our emotions. We can grow in our emotional life. And we can learn how to experience new feelings and channel the feelings that we have towards the positive and towards the good. So as we're here tonight and we're celebrating, a Rosh Hashanah for this Chabad, which is, we're basically officially opening. We bought the house about a month ago. We announced it the night of the menorah. And we, with the help of many of you who have helped clean and design and furnish this place, we're able to have a beautiful gathering tonight. And people who volunteered, people who helped buy the food, make the food, and all that stuff. So I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm just saying my wife. She actually did everything. She's like, do you need help? I'm like, no, I don't need help. I need you to do everything. So she did very well. She picked everything. She got a lot of help of you guys, but it was her so thank you, Devorah. Would you like to say a few words? Nope, she's good, okay. No, that's not her. So, the foundation and the beginning of everything is the most important part, and therefore, in a home, the first thing that we do before we put in the furniture, before we did anything, the first day after we bought the house, hey, come on in. The first day after we bought the house, the first thing that we did is we put up the mezuzahs before we moved anything. There's a lot of doors in this building, so we had to put up about 40 mezuzahs. But Jewish law says that really we should not put a mezuzah up until after 30 days that we acquired a home. But our custom is to put the mezuzah right away because we want to show that's the most important thing to us. And therefore, what we do is we take the main door, and after 30 days, we replace the mezuzah with a better mezuzah. Now the mezuzah that we bought for here are really high top quality mezuzah, so it's really, really hard to top that. So that's why we came up with this, the giant mezuzah.
Who wrote it? Who wrote it?
It's as tall as the rabbi himself.
Yes. So what we're going to do now is...
Written in Israel?
Huh?
It was written in Israel?
I don't know. I don't have the certificate of origin for this one. Actually, you guys want to hold it over here? And actually, I'm going to take this one off over here for a second. Yes? What? Okay. So, the reason we put the mezuzah up, like I said, is to show that that's one of the things that's important to us. But the way we do the mezuzah is we put it as part of the wall of the house, because through putting the mezuzah, we're actually transforming the home from just being a physical home to being a spiritual home. So this home has been on this ground for 105 years. And it's been a lot of things, but it's never been a house of spirituality. And by putting the mezuzah and making the mezuzah part of the walls, we are going together to transform this place from just one of the 22 historic homes in Brush Park that's still livable to the only inherently spiritual structure in this neighborhood.
Amen.
Amen.
So, and the way we do that is, God commanded us to put up the mezuzah. So it's not just something that we do culturally or something we do for fashion or for decor, for design. It is the mitzvah of God. We say, blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has held us with his commandments and commanded us upon the mitzvah of affixing a mezuzah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu likvoa mezuzah.
Amen.